What up, everyone? In this video, I think I'm gonna go back to my Squirtle game and give it a huge makeover. And why I think of what to add to that other game. I got a lot of good structures, systems down, and learned a lot on how to do things a lot better, how to draw things on the screen better, how to store things better. So a lot of these lengthy lists or whatever, I think I might be able to handle better. Um, so what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do much gameplay. Is I'm just going to start and I'm going to create a few new files as I go, and I'm going to. Uh, so this one might be a little bit more boring. So I, if you don't watch, I don't blame you. And this, like once again, just passion project, learning how to code and everything like that. I just enjoy doing it. So let's just jump into the code and get started on the long part and the long haul. So the main thing I want to do is I want to take this maze classes folder or directory or whatever it's called, and we need to definitely take some stuff out of here because not all of this needs to be in the classes. I mean, I didn't know how important classes were for like everything. So now we're just gonna do like one for the turtles, and so that's where we're gonna start. And that'll be the player turtle two, and I think I'm going to do the crab class on there as well. Um, that way, and I can implement a different type of save feature um, for the continue screen and stuff like that. So let's get started. And so we have to import the game, Pygame first, so we can use that class. And then I want to use this join because that'll make pictures so much easier and faster to load. And then the width and the height of my screen, I'm just going to keep the same. So the first thing I want to do is I want to create a parent class. So we're gonna call this parent class, and this is just that is just a note, so I know where it's at. And this is going to just be um, we're just gonna call this main. Maybe not. We're gonna call this repeats. Uh, and we're going to initialize itself. And as it grows, we can things that we call over and over again are like our rectangle, our image, our um, everything like that. So I can throw a bunch of my formulas into here as well, like the load, the image, the draw, everything like that. So that'll all stay consistent and whatnot. So first we need to initialize itself, x, y, a width, and a height. And then definitely an ID. So so that's what all of them are going to need. And then we're going to go self.x equals x and so on. So this is the part that I like parent classes and stuff for because this we can just pull from and reuse over and over and over again. Um, and we don't have to worry about doing this every time we make a new class. So now we got that all initialized, and then we want to, we need a self.image, self.image, and then we're always going to make that none. I think this is going to work. I don't remember. I might have to look back in my other game, but we're just going to go because this is kind of like a test for me so I can cement the knowledge that I have so I don't got to keep looking it up on YouTube or like whatever. But I've gotten to the point where when I do look stuff up, I actually have to go to the website now because even ChatGPT gives me some jank whack answers. So whatever. And then I think self dot rect is just going to equal pygame. Oh, let's make that lowercase. Self.rect is going to equal pygame.rect, and this is going to be self.x and everything like that. So it'll take these values and plug them in to know our picture. So now we no longer have to do it on every class like we did here. So like all of this stuff right here and image and everything like that and our rectangle that we had to type out on every class, we don't have to do that anymore. That was just kind of a big waste of time. And a lot of these, and we'll get to that. So first we need to just load the image. Um, so maybe our draw functions will be a little bit different, but I know we're always going to have to load our image. So we're just going to take self. That's it. And then we're going to go if self.image is none. Ooh, I think. Do we put all our images in this class, or how am I going to reference? Um, so self.image. Okay, so image is going to be equal to, how do we want to do this? Everything is going to go have our pygame.load image.load, and then we're going to need to join. But what are we need to join? I think this is where that directory. Um, what directory is it in? And then the name of the image, I'm assuming. So the name of the image. Okay, so we're gonna do join, and this is going to be directory. Okay, so we do have to have the one, just so, because when it turns blue like that, that means it's already kind of coded into the Python language and it already means something. And I don't want to mess that up, so we'll just have to do directory name, and then name plus uh, uh, PNG. Okay, so this will tell it whenever, like, so I'll have to put it in there what obstacles. So, and that's basically what I do anyways. So this should be enough for all of my classes to load their images, because um, instead of doing it, I think I have it in this other one. Instead of, do I not? Yeah, so I would do the load truck anyways. Um, so when I do load image down here, instead of just calling load truck with nothing, I would just do load load image without having this, and then these would just be the parameters. So I think that will work. I think we have to do the convert underscore alpha. I don't know if I need to go back through a lot of these pictures and just delete the background. So anyways, I might not do that on video, but for now, we'll just go self image is equal to pygame dot transform, because I don't know, smooth scale, and then we're going to do self dot image, and then we're going to do this by our self dot width and our self dot height, and then our color key. So let's see if I remember. I'm going to get rid of this very soon. Image dot set underscore color key, and then we're just going to make this, I think it's got to be white. I think it's, so we're just gonna make this. So this time, all I can do, I think, because it's got to be the like that. I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna go white. And it kind of stinks because I'm not gonna really be able to test this on. Well, I might be able. No, I would maybe at the end of the video or next video. Um, we will try to get it tested or not. But for now, I'm pretty sure that will be good for our load image for our parent class. And then what else are we going to need? I think that's it. Um, yeah, because I'm pretty sure my own draw function differently. I think I can clean this up too a little bit on top of this. Okay, so that'll be it for our parent class or the repeat class. And now we're going to go ahead and start making our class for our, this time we're going to call it Squirtle. And we'll just call it Turtle. And then we're going to do pygame dot sprite, I can spell dot sprite, and then we're also going to include our repeats. There it is. I was gonna say what repeats class, and then to do this, we just got to go py. I think we have to go definition underscore initialize self x y width height and then d, and then I think if now this is where we go pygame dot sprite sprite and then dot underscore initialize, and then we're just gonna do self, and then if you watch the oops, if it's not in the way, repeats, and now if you watch that init underscore the little lines underneath the top ones should be going away because it knows what that is now. See, no more lines, meaning they are being called. And now we can just go, uh, oh, okay, so let's just go ahead and try to make an instance because I don't think we need to. So we're gonna say we're gonna do this a smart way this time, and we're gonna go all underscore turtles is equal to a dictionary, and this is, like I said, equal to a dictionary, and then we're just gonna go so player, and this one is going to be turtle, and then we need an X and a Y, so we're just gonna see if it's gonna go on the screen. An X and a Y, width, we'll just call it 64 by 64, and then we are going to go player. Just for now, because I am not 100% sure. We do need to go grab this game loop. I really don't feel like typing this out again. There are lots of tutorials on how to make these and set these up. So And once again, this is just for test purposes. Actually, I don't think I need to do anything. I think I can. Okay, do I have a test? No. All right, this is just going to be for test purposes. Um All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get this all set up and ready to go so we can see if this is even working the way I want it to, because, testing this stuff without, seeing it works is kind of we need a test environment. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got a little setup. We have our own little test window here. So that way we can at least see if our loading and everything is going to be okay. In a little bit, maybe our next video, we are going to put that actually into a different one because we're going to redo this maze game class as well. But just for now, I like my little test window right here. But our load image is, we also need a way to draw him on the screen. So we do need a draw, and this is going to take self, and this is going to take screen. So we're going to go self dot load underscore image, and then this is going to be in turtle pictures. Probably just, yeah, so turtle pictures, and then the name of the turtle, we just want turtle. Sorry, I can't really spell. Okay, so that should be good enough. So okay, so we loaded it, and now we need to go screen.blit, self.image, and self.rect. Okay, so this should be good enough to um, at least get our turtle onto the screen. So we can go all turtles, and then we're going to go player, and then we're going to draw him on our screen. So now let's see if we did anything right or wrong. And hey, I mean, we got the color key wrong, but there we go. No errors. It's loaded. Um, so that's kind of a good start right there. So going forward, I'll have a better game plan of what I want to do, but I want to kind of do that with all of my different classes. Which is probably going to be a couple videos. And now with this turtle class setup, um, we'll have to change a few things. Like we can go if self.b is equal to, see, this is why I needed it. I knew I was going to want it for some reason. So we can now use this in our draw function. Um, we won't need, we will not need a bunch of different functions. We can just go uh, we can do different things like this. So self.load underscore image, and then we will still take it out of turtle pictures, but this time it's going to be turtle 2. And then we're going to go screen.blit, and then self.image, and self.rect. So the way this is set up, like, this is so much more efficient with just these two classes to be able to load pretty much anything I want instead of having to have a long list of uh, of everything. So we're going to call this turtle 2, and then this is going to be let's go back here and just get one of her. I don't know, this is just a test, so I just need one of the. See, this is what I mean. Like, this is, wow, guys, wow, like this is super long. I can't even find half of what I'm looking for half the time. Here we go. So turtle, we'll just go right here, except we just want those numbers, I think. Wow. um Yeah, they'll work. Those numbers will work. Except this is going to need to be turtle, and then we can go like this. Don't need all those parentheses. So timeout. What do we got going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll just put 0. And now if we run this, so all once again, we can get a little bit. So we'll go 4 T in, all underscore turtles keys, and then we're gonna go all underscore turtles again, and then we're gonna put T into there, and then we're just going to draw, and then we're gonna put it on the screen. So now if I did this right, see, like same code, like not a bunch big long list anymore. And then we should have both our turtles on there, and it different. So getting much better and whatnot. So this is probably going to be one of those. I'm going to just show you big updates. But that is what I'm going to be working on while I think of how to set up my other level and whatnot. So just to kind of keep going with my coding practice and the different things you can do with, like lists and importing things, and the different ways I've learned to work with dictionaries and whatnot. So thanks for watching all my progress. If you want to click on one of the other videos in the other lists to just see how far I've really come and what all the mistakes I made when I was still learning all this, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks again for watching. Bye.